Hello and welcome back to Starfield 2026. This is a new game plus playthrough. That means spoilers like crazy. But you digest that. Spoilers, 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 spoilers. The fact that this recording exists at all is a spoiler. What my character is going to be doing is a spoiler. The text options I've got during dialogue, spoiler. Stressed enough? Okay. Anyway, Pix has landed in the new Game Plus. And we have entered the lodge and we have restarted the main quest. I have taken the option to start the main quest and run through it normally. There is a second option for Starborn. You can skip the main quest. We will do that eventually. But this time I want to take my time. I'd say there's about a 60% chance that New Game Plus 1, what we're in right now, that this is going to be my forever universe. I may never go through the Unity again. I might sit here in this universe forever. And there's a 40% chance that we will go through and come back around for something different. Don't know. And that percentage is going to change. As we get through this playthrough, at some point we may decide that there are things that we want to do that we can't do without going through the Unity again. But since we can use quantum essence to upgrade our powers, we don't need to basically chomp our way through, grind through the Unity 10 times to get our powers up to 10. I will tend to have phase time selected. Now, the most common one I'm going to be using, most common power, will be the power that shows me where everybody is, even when I can't see them. So exposing things that are in cover. Live things. Doesn't show me robots. But phase time slows time down and allows me to do things while everybody else is moving real slow. And the more I upgrade it, the slower they get and the longer it lasts. And it is wonderful at level 10, let me tell you. Anyway, so we're going to do the old neighborhood. Talk to Sarah. She doesn't know we're Starborn. She thinks we're just a miner. She probably doesn't even realize that we're wearing a expensive tailored suit that has plus 10 to persuade. Oh, am I wearing? Yeah, that's the only thing I brought forward with me. So, hey, Sarah.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Oh, my first mission.
Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Okay. Until we get the artifact. Got it.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Yeah, understood. Yes, ma'am.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
I mean, I wouldn't want you to get all judgmental on me. But the outfit you're wearing. Let's see, what do I need to pull together to make a decent outfit? I really do like the Varun X stuff. So I'm just going to make a quick note here of things I need. So let's see. Amulet is going to be, let's see, some fiber and aluminum and sealant. We're going to need probably 2 of those. In fact, we're going to need 2 of everything. The amulets are actually going to identify us as members of the Maroon religion, but we won't know. We're just wearing it because it looks cool. Let's see here. I do like the way the shroud stuff looks. That's what we were wearing last time. So the belt with the shroud. It's actually a shroud outfit belt, so they'll call this the shroud belt. I'm writing this in an editor on another window. So this needs 2 fiber, 1 aluminum, 1 sealant. Cape, gloves. I don't really like the wired gloves. Can't see. I wish we could see what they were here. I'm going from memory. And we don't need a mask. We do need the outfit, though. This takes 5 fiber and 1 sealant. And there's a nice scarf. That is a really nice scarf, by the way. I really like the way it looks. 3 fiber and 1 sealant. And a vest. Four fiber, 2 aluminum, and 1 sealant. And that should cover it. So outfit plus belt with a skirt plus the vest and the scarf. And then we add an amulet. And I think we've got some Crimson Fleet stuff. The only thing I'm really going to dip into the Crimson Fleet for is I've got a belt item, bag and canister. Belt bag is 1 fiber and 1 aluminum and 1 sealant. The belt canister is 1 fiber, 2 aluminum, 1 sealant, and 2 copper. Let me finish up this table here. So I'm going to total that up at some point, and when we get all the materials so we can make all that stuff, I'm going to make outfits for, well, which I'm going to need 3 outfits, because I would need 1 for me, 1 for Sarah, and eventually 1 for Andresia. Although Andresia's got a perfectly serviceable outfit of her own, I'm going to dress us all like each other. Because I like the look. I like it slightly better than her outfit. Which I could have brought with me, by the way. Wouldn't that be funny to keep bringing Andresia's outfits forward, let her die each time and pull the outfit forward, repeat, 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 and at the end, just have everybody in Andresia's outfit. But that would mean you'd need to kill her like 7 times. I don't think so. So we're good to go here. And again, these people here at Constellation do not know we are Starborn, and they can never know. They can never associate us with the Starborn. Because when they meet the Starborn are not going to be nice people. So now we have two things that we are saving up for. We're saving up materials, fiber, aluminum, sealant, and copper to craft up some clothing. And we also need to save up somewhere north of 100,000 credits, at which point we'll be able to afford to do a decent upgrade to the Frontier. Or we could just wait until we've accumulated a few other ships.
Sarah.
Hello.
Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Maybe later.
All right, all right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Okay, I'll make a good offer for it.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Oh, thank you for your help.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
And we already know that joining the UC gets us unlocks the terramorph thing and the infiltrate the Crimson Fleet thing, which we didn't do the first time around. We want to make sure we have the old neighborhood selected. Sometimes when it gives you a new quest, it will select it for you, even though you want to stay on the old quest. Okay, so follow me, Sarah. We're headed for the ship, which I haven't upgraded. I'm beginning to think maybe I need to upgrade it a little bit before we do all of this, but I don't know. Should be able to do it. It depends on how they scale things. If they scale everything up to my level, but I haven't scaled my weapons up yet, that's a problem.
Spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the net.
I think I need to change the weapons at least on the ship. Yeah.
Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Okay, so we'll see what we can do. We're going to start off with just getting better weapons on it.
Humi's looking for reliable people to help the guard.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers.
Then if I can upgrade the reactor, I will. So upgrade the weapons, finalize that. Then upgrade the reactor and finalize that.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authority? Sure, how about it?
Then think about the engines. Okay, so actually, can we do this with an upgrade? We have 37,000 credits. Well, we had 20,000 earlier. Okay. 330T Stellarator. We are going to be taking all these weapons away and filling us with some other stuff. I think I want at least 20 on the reactor eventually. But really, the first thing we want to do is upgrade weapons, and it's not letting us do that with this. So we need to go into the big build, probably because there's no direct upgrade for these specific weapons. Oh, that's right. I'm running an add-on that separates the weapons out by what kind of weapon they are. Good. So I need the proton beams here. These are 7K each. They're kind of expensive, but totally worth it. How come that didn't? Okay, so it's not coming back to the same weapon. That's okay, I can use that to do it. So if we just move the weapons around, we've now reduced our mobility slightly and increased our mass because these are heavier. We're using 28,000 of our credits. And the error is we have weapons that aren't assigned. So we're going to assign the weapons. Okay, so next step is I was going to upgrade the reactor.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches. Sure, how about it?
So currently we've got a 330T stellator reactor, which has 14 power. So we could go to 20 power. Oh, we've only got 9,000 credits. Okay. We could not afford this one. That'd only get us to 16. Maybe we want to upgrade the engines instead. So we're currently using the White Dwarf 2000s. We could go to the 2020s. That would get our mobility up to 100. The 2010s gets our mobility up to, yeah, we'll go to the 2020s. Exit. Accept. Okay. So I put heavier weapons on and better engines. So I got more mobility. Not the reef that I normally would first do. So I normally would gather more value. But it'd be a good start. And if we have to do combat during this first thing, which I don't think we have to do much of, it should be good enough. My priority is going to be shields, and then weapons, and then engine. Oh. Yeah, we could really use a much bigger reactor. I'll run the weapons at half. Ask about Mora in Cydonia. I think shorting the engines on power, still you get the mobility. Let's see, if I bring the engines down to 1 pip. I think we're just as mobile with less power in the engine, so we're just not moving as fast, so we can do that. I maybe should have just gone with 2 guns instead of 4. So one of the creations that I added, actually uniforms. I guess we haven't been granted one yet, but at some point, oh, we wouldn't have. As we join factions, we'll be granted uniforms for those factions.
Been looking for
That would
you.
explain the
Let's
brownouts.
talk.
So,
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape. I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
do it.
I'm listening.
At the bar.
Good. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the course of your life. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process. Wonderful. I appreciate you hearing me out. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
Okay, so that's taken care of. We're going to be in this universe a while. Even if we cycle through to the next one, we're going to be here for a while.
I thought it was just a couple of nests.
Crime's at an all-time low around the
What's your
Okay, so this guy normally pack up the persuasion and all of that, but we are Starborn. We've been through this before.
Not everyone comes to me with their problems.
Hey, Jack.
Cold beers and good atmosphere. You ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. Sounds about right, yeah. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Dude, you barely even know where he went. Stop wasting our time. What?
Fine, I'll talk. Last time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Dude, you tried to get us to pay 2,500 credits to tell us, oh, he was talking about maybe going to Venus. Hey,
red, orange, everything.
Always be ready for anything.
We may have this band of the Red Devil.
Okay, so we could actually fast travel from here, can't we? Go to Venus. Boom. Oh,
Good, and we'll get underway.
we could have used the fast travel thing. The, what do you call it?
See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next. Exactly. Minimal ship power, go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Okay. We turn everything off. We drop 2 points into engines. And with only 2 points in engines, it's actually safe for us to crank them all the way up.
Oh, great serpent, bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
Dink-a-dink-a-dink.
To all UC affiliated ships, I'm heading to the Nova Galactic Storeyard orbiting Earth's moon. Yeah, I know, the whole place is decommissioned. But I need parts for emergency repairs. Hopefully it hasn't been picked clean yet.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago. And the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Okay, so our quest target is available. And we can use cruise, I guess. I'm going to see what happens if I cruise there. See if we see anything going by. So we entered with only 2 pips of energy in the engines, but we didn't have any opportunity to increase that. So I'm not sure how fast we were going to be moving. Oh, let's do autopilot. There we go. So that should now increase our speed to get to Earth and then decrease it and stop at the appropriate distance there. And I'm watching for anything interesting showing up during cruise. Cruise is definitely faster than light. Our actual target is Luna. So that's autopilot is on. Notice it's bringing our speed down. And I think it did the target to Luna. You know what? We are locked up because we can't talk to Sarah. Oh boy. Okay, so they don't think in terms of you doing the cruise mode to the wrong place. No, we're only 19 meters away. But we can't turn. Can't do anything. Okay, so that's interesting. Bloody heck. Let's try this again. So cruise mode, when your companion is going to be locking you into conversation when you come out, didn't work too well for us there. So we're going to have to go through Venus again. That's okay. We'll just use fast travel for this stuff.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering.
Can I step through? I can step through this. There we go.
Exactly.
Get all this set to 0. Oh, and we've got to do the whole approach the beacon thing again. That'll teach me I need to remember to autosave before trying anything new and unique.
Oh, great serpent, bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
You know, I can kind of see that maybe they didn't try cruise mode out in this initial set of missions. They are kind of special case, though. So there should have been a note somewhere that because this is a unique set of transitions, you know, try it out. Okay, so fast travel to Nova Galactic, because I know that works. The whole tutorial, and this really is part of the tutorial all the way up through when you're no longer locked in with Sarah. That's all tutorial. Is all based on doing things exactly like they expect. So she locks you up and talks.
Still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
So I'm suspecting the problem here is that as we came in cruise mode, we actually came close enough to the star yard to trigger that whole lock the ship up and let Sarah talk. But when we ended, we weren't close enough for her to actually have the dialogue to do it. So when it got to her deciding what to dialogue, it was nothing to say.
Keep your weapons ready. Never.
Okay, so power up the engines and the shield and put the rest in the weapons. Okay, so
Do you require my assistance?
we know that this is going to be heavy on the combat.
Spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew.
Okay, so better weapons in here, I hope. Inner, outer, no, that one can't be used. Could be outer or inner, can't be used. Thinking, boom, boom. I think, there we go.
Abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets
What have we got? Remember, we're still desperate for credits. Not enough to grab real junk, but we're going to be picking up all of the base suits and weapons and everything these guys can give us. And of course, ammo. We probably could have sold some of our ammo to be able to afford to update the ship. Okay, so weapons. We have a shotty with 589 rounds that has 900 DPS. And we have my rifle. The shotty does more damage than my rifle. My rifle is range 100. So I'm going to put the shotty on 9 and my hunting rifle on close bracket. Those are the two that I'm going to use for a while. Let's start out with Sense Star stuff here. Okay, so we've got these guys out here. They're already fighting each other. That's good. The more they kill each other, the more I like it.
Was that you? Apocalyptic mercenary. What are you doing here? Scavenging
Okay, so
Damn it! Blind!
these guys don't usually come out here. Good shooting, Sarah. Modified exterminator, modified calibrated gremble. Okay. We need to keep a close watch on the weapons we're looting early on because they may end up being really good. Like I got the hunting rifle early on.
Oh, come on. Quit playing games.
Okay. Here is phase time. That's phase time. That qualifies as being a cool power, which needs to be upgraded to last longer.
Hope you're ready to die.
I do like to go the other way first, as you noticed in my other playthrough. Phase time for sniper shots is just too good because you practically don't have to worry about the shake of the gun at all. Unfortunately, this early, with only level 1 of phase time, it takes a lot of your energy. And so does star stuff. I want to make sure we get everybody looted. Well, they did a pretty good job of killing each other. These guys didn't even come out. Just a punk. He had secret outpost. Let's read that now. Get the Mantis quest teed up for later. Boom, boom, boom. Beg, borrow, steal to get to the Nebula 1B, which gets us a nifty spacesuit and a nifty ship and a nifty name. And that'll save us the bother of picking the door on the search and rescue. And all the rest of the bad guys are down at that end. Weapons. Maroon Star Shard, okay. Not my favorite weapon, but not a bad one. Y'all know my favorite weapon's the hard target. With the long scope and the silencer and the penetrating weapons. Now we actually do need money. So I'm going to count on my knowledge as a Starborn and my experience being through here before. Somebody had a stash of Aurora back here. don't know how much that's going to sell for, but we can go to the well, or to the go to Wolf. I didn't drop by Wolf on the way through. Actually, during the first part of this, I never did find a good place to sell stuff. Well, in Starborn, I know where it is.
If you're searching, then make it quick.
So there's one guy right there. One guy there. So we're going to go up and we're going to hit phase time. Boom, boom. Okay, nobody else in here. Novice door, so let's see. Either, outside, either. So the outside, we have this guy forced, and that's the only other one. That's the only place you can go. Oh, need to do that first. Mirrored, calibrated, explored space helmet. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bust through the door, step out where I can see him, hit phase time and shoot him, and then run away. Whoops. We still need to loot everybody. Whoops, I meant to do the other one, but that'll do. I meant to hit the power that shows you where everybody is. Only two of them left. Boom. Okay. Nothing left on the red meter, so to speak. I need to collect decent loot along with actually move our quest forward, so small delay here. But you can see why I just love phased time. Refined Beowulf. Those look similar to the hard target. Range 48, it's not bad. And I've got a lot of ammo for it, too. I wish I could separate this out into different kinds of weapons. So the Explorer's Refined Beowulf is right here. It only does 40 damage per shot, as opposed to my hunting rifle that does 146. It shoots really fast, but I've got a ton of ammo for it. But it also does not have a long scope. So I do need to use the sniper when I need a scope. Okay, so what's that pointing at? Go to the secret outpost. No. Old neighborhood. See, it automatically selected the new quest for me. It didn't want that.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
So, in theory, as Starborn, well, even not as Starborn, if you've played before, you know you could just go to Uranus and meet him, and that would do it. But that would be A, no fun. B, you'd be missing out a lot of experience. C, you'd be missing out a lot of loot. Ooh, there's loot down here too. Yeah, zero wires, not very much. It's that whole area. We never got down there. Our combat never took us there. But we do need to head out. So I've already looted the reward crate. That's, you finish off those guys, you get the thing, and you come down here, and there's your reward crate. And this opens the quick way out. There we go.
Hello.
Should I warm up the engines?
I think I need to take a quick nap to bring my hit points up to maximum.
Hey there. Time to get moving.
Let's get moving. I awaken feeling well rested. Drop an autosave. We can decorate this thing. There's all sorts of stuff we can do once we get enough credits and enough resources. Dink, 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 dink. Okay, so I think I'm going to run the engines back down low. I'm going to shave one from the shield. Yeah, I really want my weapons full because here's what they can do when they're full. And again, I believe we have a little chat with Sarah before we get started here. So we are going to fast travel to the next quest location rather than... In fact, I am not sure it allows cruise mode until after you've done this quest.
There's a ship just...
I don't remember seeing it.
No time to take it
I would have to go back and look at the recording. Hey, there's Moira. Hey, Moira. Why are you in red?
The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready.
Locking?
Vanguard to civilian ship. Come in.
If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
So I need to take his engines out.
That's my ship. Might line a couple of them, but they've locked me down. Really could use an assist.
We blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead.
Our artifacts gone. We're going to get board. That's it.
There, we got it.
Start the docking routine. Come on. Let's go rescue that Vanguard.
We need to get within 500 meters while not getting killed. I should have put more in the engines. Oh well, we got there before he died. I'm not sure what he was taking more damage from since I wasn't shooting. I don't have a module that reflects damage. That does exist. We saw those. Okay, so I'm going to get up and make sure I have the right weapon for a boarding action. There we go. Oh, Sarah. What is that weapon you've got? That's beautiful. That's one of the big mag weapons. It takes a big cartridge, and you are using that without me giving you one? Oh, joy. Okay. Phase time ready. You go, and you go, and you go. Wait for the bodies to hit the floor. Wait until we can use phase time again. Can't use, well, it must take up most of my bar. Okay, so we've looted them all up. We've saved them all up. Let's reload. How much of the bar does phase time take? Ooh, like 3/4 of it. Does it say? Yeah, it takes 3/4, 45 out of 60 power. Hey, Mawara. Buddy.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are. Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right? What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament? Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess lately. Spacers, Varun zealots, plus Ecliptic tracking me down.
We ran into a few members of Ecliptic at the Nova Galactic Star Yard. I'm guessing they were after you.
Ah, damn. That's probably how they found me. I knew taunting the Spacers to meet me at Neptune was a long shot. Making rookie mistakes. I've been chasing shadows around the Sol system for years. And every time I go back to Mars...
Sidonia is waiting for you. Run down. Forgotten.
Feels like everyone's given up, you know? I've just been spending more and more time in the Starfield. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really going back. Yeah, it sure does. Guess someone needs to be out there keeping the old neighborhood safe. If you're ever in Sidonia, we should grab a beer sometime.
If you don't mind, we came here for something. That strange object you found?
Right. Hey, it's yours. Appreciate the rescue. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Let's grab the artifact. Good work. Let's get back to the lodge. All right, Captain. Where are we headed next?
An undocumented star station. It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
This is Sirach on the Starfield Oracle. We are... Anomalous environmental readings. Member of the crew have been analyzed. Do not repeat. Not board.
Hey, what can I do for you? How about my foot?
Well, this station's seen better days. I wonder if the... UC will ever fully restore it to its former glory.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome. Welcome to the Trade Authority. I'm Marcel, and if there's anything I can do for you, please, do let me know. Our stock may not be as vast as New Atlantis or Sidonia, but I will do my best to see that you leave here satisfied. And seeing as the Trade Authority is the only fully licensed operator for the Den, I'm afraid your alternatives are, shall we say, slim. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I hope this and all future interactions are profitable for both of us.
That means you're around these people.
Yes, of course. How may the Trade Authority assist you? I hope we have what you need.
To report on what I see.
I'm sure they do know that, Holden. I'm just saying, maybe use a little more
Hey,
discretion
what can I do for you?
reporting. Maybe a lot. Don't worry. When the next big story breaks out here, I'll be sure.
Okay, no problem.
will think on that. Thank you.
Recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
You're back. Did you...
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
Go ahead. Do the honors.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new, Sharon?
Feel free to help yourself at the bar.
No, it's the
I
same
don't
as
drink,
before.
but
There's
I
a
feel like
massive
if I
output
did,
as the artifact
that
is
would be a
added.
good time for
Then
one.
it harmonizes, like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time. We're going to do great things together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back. This silence is getting awkward. All right. We've got a few more leads we should talk about. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it, no other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person. You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously. Time to go?
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.